Good morning, boys. It is time to go to Lembongan and spend 15 million rupiah. Good morning, girls. Let's go to Lembongan and spend 15 million rupiah.
But the weight pulls me down. I settle in every fear. Suddenly left me here in pieces on the ground. I can't see a reason to try to fight for meaning, but you give me reason to know I still have meaning. I'm not gonna fall for gravity.
So Rika, you don't like the guy singing in Lembongan Baju?
No.
It's much better here.
Absolutely.
Traveling day today. We started off in Lembongan Baju around 5 o'clock this morning, and now we're heading to Lembongan. We found this really sweet taxi driver who will take us to Lembongan now.
Okay.
Say hey to the...
Hey.
So are you sitting good in the back? All good?
All good.
Pretty nice! If you go for massage, which is the best type of massage?
Ass.
So traveling day today between Lembongan Baju in Flores and then Lembongan. My plan for this vlog was actually to go through the cost of traveling a little bit, but before we do that, and while we are taking this taxi ride to Sanur to catch the ferry or the speedboat to Lembongan, you can watch these clips from yesterday where we went to Soraya Island for some exploring, and also we went to kind of a nice open area where we had some barbecued fish yesterday. So enjoy this and then tune back in when we are in Sanur.
For gravity, 'cause the world will doubt, try to bring you down, but your love is real. I can't see a reason to try to fight for meaning. You give me reason to know I have meaning. I'm not gonna fall for gravity. 'Cause you lift me up when I can't feel. I'm not gonna fall for gravity. Hearing all the wasted breath, struggle with every step, and I cannot get away. But you were such a paradise, standing up a mile high.
We are now in Sanur. We got a speedboat to Lembongan. It went very quickly this time. Very, very smooth. So, coming to the traveling cost thingy. I think we start to talk about... I take Flores later in the Lembongan Baju area. Let's start with Bali. Right now we took a taxi from the airport to Sanur. We paid 220,000 for a minivan, 7 people. I think it was okay. Maybe we could get it for 180, 200 or something. The speedboat to Lembongan, return ticket, it's so easy to bargain on them. So actually we got all the kids, not for free, but at kids rate, even though that only applies for kids below 10 years old. So we paid 300,000 for the kids. Return ticket, approximately $18 or something. And for the adults we paid 500,000. So that's pretty much $30. So that was good. I catch back to you later on the traveling cost in Flores, I guess. it is boring waiting for the boat. So let's continue to talk about the Flores area and Labuan Bajo. When it comes to the hotel prices, they are fairly high. I would say it's definitely the highest I have experienced in Indonesia, especially if you, so to say, compare what you get for the money. We paid approximately like $35 for a room, and then the quality was, I would say, extremely bad. Some smell here and there, and also it was not really too nice. Not really good locations and that kind of stuff. It's pretty worn down, I would say. Much more expensive than here in Bali. And one thing that is also quite funny is that it doesn't really matter if you check into a fairly good hotel, like a 3-star or 4-star, they pretty much cost the same. We stayed at one place which is called Sylvia in Labuan Bajo, where they charged us $40 or $45 for a night, and then it was really good quality with a nice pool on the beach and that kind of stuff. So yeah, so you should definitely pay some extra if you have the possibility. The problem is that those places are getting booked up very quickly, so you end up in these dirty hotels once in a while. So the dog, what do you remember from Lembongan the last time?
Nothing.
You don't even remember the manta race?
Not really.
To try to fight for meaning, but you give me reason to know I still have meaning. I'm not gonna fall for gravity. 'Cause you lift me up when I can't feel. I'm not gonna fall for gravity.
We have arrived to yet another of my favorite places in the world. And how many favorite places can you really have? That's the question, but this is definitely one of them. So Lembongan it is, and we are heading over to the Mushroom Bay, where we check into the hotel called Siren. Today we will do quite a lot of relaxing. So we will just go to a restaurant, have a meal, and then we will go for a massage and then just chill. It's gonna be nice. Life is all about learning lessons. Last year Alexander were, so to say, ordering soup all over the place, and he ordered tomato soup at Gili Island and it tasted like shit. And now he starts to order soup again. So, this time he ordered potato soup.
And this is not. This is mashed potato.
Har du smakat?
That's a smart guy, and that's my sound. Is it good? The subject was the cost of living, cost of traveling in Indonesia. So, in the Labuan Bajo area on Flores, it's quite expensive actually with food. I think we paid roughly about 100,000 rupiah per meal. Even if you go for something really cheap like fried rice, you need to pay about 60,000 rupiah for it. And that's quite a lot of money. That's roughly $5. So food is expensive. Now we're at Lembongan. Here we pay like 35,000 per meal, plus drinks, maybe 50. So it's a big difference. Also yesterday we did this boat trip to Soraya. So we rented a private boat for 3 hours. We went there, we went for to explore the island a little bit, and then we came back. And such a boat trip cost us 800,000. I would think that we could have got it for maybe 700,000 if we spent some more time bargaining. But I think that is a pretty good deal. It's like $50 to rent a boat for 3 hours and do whatever you like to do. So that is pretty much the only thing in Flores that is cheap, so to say. All the rest, like food, like hotels, bloody expensive, I would say, compared to the rest of Indonesia. Are you guys ready for a massage?
Always got me through this. I'm not gonna fall for gravity. 'Cause you lift me
We
up
have
when
now
I
checked in to the hotel in Lembongan. The place is called Siren. It's a small place and it's kind of nice actually. So coming back to the cost of traveling, when we were in the Labuan Bajo, we rented a boat for 2 days and then explored the Komodo and the Rinca Island, as well as some snorkeling spots. For that we paid 7.5 million, so that would be roughly $500. And that was for the 7 people, all the food included and all that kind of stuff. I think it's fairly reasonable. I talked with some other guys and I'm convinced that I could buy it for 6 million, but we went with the other company because it felt better, so to say. And it was an excellent trip, but about $500. To summarize then, cost of traveling in Flores, Labuan Bajo area. Hotels around $33, really bad quality. It is definitely not worth the money. It's really hard to find any nicer places. If you have luck and find them, they cost pretty much the same, but they don't have so many of those rooms. Food, very expensive, double price compared to Bali. You need to pay like 55 to 60,000 for fried rice, which is like $4 or something. Boat trip, 2 days, private boat to Komodo and Rinca. Expect to pay about 6 to 7 million for that one. What more? Flight to Labuan Bajo from Denpasar is roughly, I would say, $100. Also renting a boat for like 3 hours, you can expect to pay about $50. So more expensive than Bali, that's for sure, and probably one of the most expensive places in Indonesia, but it's still worth it, of course.
every fear suddenly left me here. Pieces on the ground. I can see a
So
reason.
this is the place that we stay at the moment. We have 3 out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bungalows that they have in this little property. It is really cozy, it's really nice, and I think they are actually brand new. I think they are new for the season, so it's really, really nice. And this is where the boy stays. It's kind of nice, and I think we can find Alexander in the shelf there. He normally likes the shelves. Quick room tour. This is the bedroom, and then we have the toilet in here. Look at this place. I mean, it is so cozy. A little bit of a toilet. You can wash your hands. You can take a shower. And then, of course, you can look at the sky and you can look at the stars during the night. So, for this one, we actually pay $33 a night. I think that is a very good value for the money. I love this place. It is so good. And it even becomes better when this beautiful lady is around. So, this is our room. It's kind of the same, but we have a little bit bigger bed. Just because we have. And we also have a bathroom in the back. Kind of the same as the boys have.
Gonna fall for gravity. 'Cause you lift me up when I can't feel. I'm not gonna fall for gravity. 'Cause the world will doubt, try to bring you down, but your love is real. I can see a reason to try to fight for meaning, but you give me reason to know I still have meaning. I'm not gonna fall for gravity.
It is not every day we have swans in the rooms, that's for sure. Travel day has ended. We had dinner by the beach. It was great as always. We have been there before, so it was not a surprise. Tomorrow is a big day, so yeah. So it's time to wrap up the vlog here now. See you in the morning.